You want to sit right here?
Very good.
She's back here. Yeah.
Okay, my glasses are there.
Okay.
Nobody better mess with them.
University and the Morrison Center, Idaho's premier performing arts center. Before our program begins, please take a moment to silence your phone, watch, or any other electronic device. Please be advised that Boise State University is a smoke-free environment. For your safety and convenience, theater exits are located on the left and right sides of the auditorium. In the event of an emergency, please identify and use the exit closest to your location. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the show.
Am I good? Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening. My name is Nate Dennis, and I'm the principal at Frank Church, and I would like to welcome you all to the Frank Church School 2023 Spring Commencement. Tonight we gather to celebrate the culmination of each of these graduates' hard work and determination, as well as all of you that have been cheering them on throughout the years. Before we begin, I would like to introduce a few of the members of our school board, central administration, and the Frank Church staff. Please stand as I introduce you. From the Board of Trustees, I would like to introduce Trustee Nancy Gregory, Trustee Andy Hawes, Vice President Maria Greeley, and Board President Dave Wagers. From the Boise School District Central Administration, I'd like to introduce Deputy Superintendent Lisa Roberts, and the Bora and Frank Church High School Area Director Becca Anderson. From Frank Church High School, I'd like to introduce Assistant Principal John Bale, Assistant Principal Aaron Cabina, Assistant Principal Allie Bigham, Counselor Jenny Hansen, Counselor Anne Marie Weibel, and Counselor Katie Omercevic. We are grateful to have such a dedicated Board of Trustees and District Administration that consistently support us as we execute our vision of preparing our students for college, career, and citizenship. I would also like to recognize the staff of Frank Church High School. These are people that go way above and beyond, giving their all to help our students on a daily basis. They are caring and compassionate individuals who consistently address the needs of the whole student. Their impact with our students extend far beyond classroom instruction. Our staff is composed of an amazing group of educators, and I couldn't be more proud to work alongside them. Frank Church staff members, would you please stand and be recognized with a round of applause? Obviously, these graduating seniors have been through unprecedented times the last 3 years, and today we get to recognize and celebrate their monumental display of determination and perseverance. Every graduate in this room has been challenged physically, mentally, and emotionally, and yet you all sit here about to complete an accomplishment you probably didn't think was possible 4 years ago. And it is because you applied those life skills in your schooling. Also, because of the support each one of you received from family and friends, can we please recognize and give a round of applause for the family and friends that are supporting their graduates? This year has been filled with adversity and challenge, and yet we are here today to acknowledge and celebrate their achievements. Some of our graduating class have participated in the professional technical programs offered at DTech and have made themselves instantly employable with job-ready skills. Some of our graduates were in our AVID program, where they have been given the opportunity to earn college credit from the College of Western Idaho while simultaneously earning high school credit. The 2023 graduating class of Frank Church has 42 graduates sitting here tonight planning on attending a 2- or 4-year post-secondary education. That is over 50% of our graduating class. We have worked tirelessly reshaping the culture of Frank Church by providing an environment that accepts and embraces every student that walks through the door. In preparation for today, I asked a few staff members to share their thoughts on what makes Frank Church special. I would like to share a few of those. One staff member stated, "Frank Church has a culture built on trust and positive relationships." Another said, "The students at Frank are unique, gritty, raw, and collectively take care of one another." Lastly, one stated, "Frank Church provides a culture based on acceptance and embraces every student that walks through the door." Those are just a few of the thoughts that encapsulate the feelings of our staff about Frank Church, and I'm sure each one of you sitting there tonight could add to the narrative. For myself, I have relished each day the opportunity to work at a school where judging success isn't solely based on tests and data. It is about providing a culture where students find their voice, take ownership of their learning, and build their skill set to become lifelong, empathetic, caring, and productive citizens after they leave Frank Church. And you have. Each one of you will walk across the stage shortly and should do so with pride. This year has prepared you, for whatever obstacles land in your way. You have all shown that you are able to persevere and achieve each and every goal you set. Students, I speak for the entire Frank Church staff when I tell you how proud we are of your achievements and how excited we are to see your accomplishments after high school. Would the audience please join me in congratulating the Frank Church High School class of 2023. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the student speaker for tonight who is going to address the class of 2023. Please welcome Dawson McNeese.
Hello. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and celebrating our graduates. The longest yet shortest time of our lives coming to an end. We did it. We're finally going to receive our diplomas and move on to the next chapter of our lives. For some of us, that's the workforce, and for many of us, college. But no matter where you go or what life throws your way, you can do it, and you've proven that over the last 12 years. All of you have the resiliency and work ethic to do anything that you put your minds to. High school's been interesting for me, to say the least, and each and every one of these young adults graduating here tonight have their own special story and path that they paved on their way to walking it. Whether it was family life, grades, attendance, or COVID, every single graduate has gone through hardships and overcome any adversity that has been thrown in their way. Can't speak for all when I say this, but Frank Church has truly changed my life. The family-like community is unmatched. Thank you, Frank Church, for being the stepping stone that I needed to conquer life. I'd like to take a second and thank a few people who helped me get here. Thank you, Ms. McDougall, for always being on me about my attendance, always being there to talk, and genuinely caring for me like I was your own. Thank you, Mr. Sanchez, for making every day sporadic, fun, and interesting. And thank you, Mr. B, for keeping our school a safe and fun environment, and all the other staff and administrators who kept our school up and running. This part is for my best friend, person who's always been there, my old man. Thank you. None of this would have been possible without you. You've always been my backbone. Today, my life has purpose and a goal, all because of your relentless effort and faith in me. I thank you today for your blessings and the constant support that you've given me. There are not enough words to express how grateful I am for everything that you've done. Again, I just want to reiterate, congratulations, graduates. Be bold, be courageous, and be your best. There is no script to life. Wherever you go, go with all your heart and all your determination. Here's a piece of advice. What you do today affects your tomorrow, so continue being brave, strong, and resilient. Enjoy what you do, and embrace what the future holds for you. Thank you.
Good evening. I was super excited to stand here in front of you until I found out that I had to follow Dawson up here. That was incredible. My name is John Bell, and I'm honored to present the recipients for this year's David George Turnaround Memorial Award. The David George Turnaround Memorial Award is presented to a Frank Church High School graduating senior who has overcome what life can bring. Whether an accident, personal loss, family challenges, learning disabilities, or other burdens that could derail a student's success. The recipients have been students who refuse to quit, excelling during some of life's toughest tests. David George was a Mountain Cove High School student who received the Turnaround Award shortly before a fatal accident. David made everyone around him better. This award continues a 24-year tradition of honoring outstanding graduates who, like David, are not only conquering life's hurdles, they are role models. This award also acknowledges the Frank Church High School staff, whose dedication makes turnarounds possible. Frank Church is filled with students who have chosen success as their path. This evening, we would like to recognize 2 students who exemplify what this award truly stands for. The first recipient is an engaged student, an extremely talented artist, and a powerful advocate for themselves and others. They engage in intelligent and caring conversations with staff and students alike. When they first started at Frank Church, it was all too common for them to disappear in plain sight, making themselves invisible. This student used to be withdrawn, depressed, cautious, and quiet. There would be days when they were present in class, but teachers and students didn't know how to approach them. It feels like this student has found their place on this planet, in large thanks to their strong family ties, as well as the staff at Frank Church, who has always supported and found ways to engage them. They have learned to be comfortable sharing their unique self with others. They have learned to accept and create safe spaces, and they have truly blossomed. Our first recipient is Coda Swanson. The next recipient is always at school with a huge smile on his face and great grades. He is awake, alert, and engaged in learning every day. Early on in his journey at Frank Church, this student would often skip school, sleep through class, and disrespect teachers and peers. He attended base and even at one point dropped out. Through the endless support of his grandparents and the staff at Frank Church, this student not only committed to a full schedule at Frank Church, but also added classes with the evening school and summer school in order to catch up. He has been commended again and again this year for his work ethic, dedication to his personal growth, and a new approach to life. This student is now an exemplary student, role model, and human. This recipient is Michael Lay.
At this time, I would like to invite the Bora Area Director, Becca Anderson, to the podium. She will now present the graduating class of 2023 to the Board of Trustees.
Thank you. Good evening. Let me add my congratulations to the 2023 graduates. I'm very honored to witness the celebration of your important accomplishment. You've made it to the finish line, and congratulations. At this time, it's my pleasure to present the class of 2023 to the Boise District Board of Trustees and to certify their readiness for graduation. Here to receive the class and to make some remarks is School Board Trustee Nancy Gregory.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and class of 2023. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we are proud of your efforts to earn your diploma. And we hope that the inspiration and influence of the staff at Frank Church will continue with you through your next endeavors and goals, that you'll remember your accomplishment throughout your experience at Frank Church. It is with great pleasure that the Board of Trustees formally accept the Frank Church graduating class of 2023 as certified by the Boise School District Administration. I invite you to come forward and receive your diplomas.
As we prepare to present our graduates, each graduate has prepared a statement that will be read as they cross the stage. I would like to remind the students and audience members to be respectful and keep your applause and cheers brief so everybody can hear their child. This will allow the graduate statement to be heard. I would now like to welcome Mrs. Jenny Hansen to read the names of the graduates.
Will the first row of graduates please rise and prepare to receive your diplomas? Owen Alexander. The teachers are amazing here. Thank you to all of them for everything. I would also like to thank my family because no one else stood by me at my worst. Life is a game. Keep leveling up. Owen plans to work after graduation. Wyatt Barney. If there is one thing that school taught me, it was how I can calculate the airspeed velocity of an Egyptian swallow. Thank you to all who have helped me and pushed me to great success. Wyatt plans to study auto mechanics or welding. Gabrielle Barrientos. I want to say thank you to the younger Gabby who never quit, no matter what happened to her. Thank you to the people who came into my life and taught me valuable lessons. Thank you to the people who never gave up on me. And thank you to my amazing teachers. I will never forget you. Gabrielle plans to study philosophy at CWI and travel. Zia Mara Bataya. My parents came here as dreamers, and I came to make their dreams come true. I wouldn't be where I am without them. Zia Mara will be studying dental hygiene at CSI. Cadence Bennett. I love the community that has been built at Frank Church. I would like to thank my parents for always pushing me down the right path, my Auntie Caitlin for always being there when I needed her, and my siblings for being my best friends no matter what. In the darkest times, hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength. Katie wants to study animation or game design. Keon Bermia. Mr. Botkin, Miss Berman, Miss Pygott, and Miss Thurston. I appreciate all of you for pushing me to do my best. Take a bad situation or whatever struggle you're going through and turn it into something positive. Use it to push yourself forward. Keon plans to work full-time. Samuel Barrett. I need to thank my family, especially my mom, for always using compassion to motivate me. Thank you also to everyone at Frank Church for the support and encouragement I received here after I nearly gave up on my education. So if we all return to dirt, let's bring some stories for the worms. Samuel plans to continue working at Albertsons. Margie Barry-Ochoa. I would like to thank my dad for being there along the way, for believing in me and helping me get to where I am today. Margie plans to study forensic science. Chantel Benene. What I like about Frank Church is that teachers were very helpful. I would like to thank my family, friends, teachers, and counselors. Everything that I got, it was made for me. Chantel plans to work and attend CWI. Braxton Bergwin. I'd like to thank all the counselors that have helped me get back on track to graduate and the teachers who taught me how to ask for help when I'm struggling. And thank you to my friends and my girlfriend for pulling me through high school. Braxton will be studying firearms technology and gunsmithing at Sonoran Desert Institute. Grace Kopcha. At Frank, I have had a safe space to be accepted by my peers and teachers who understand my struggles. I have been accepted for things that other people in schools have judged me for. I would like to thank my mom, my best friend Izzy, my grandparents, and my cousin Coco for all their love and support. Time is of the essence, but a moment enjoyed is never a moment wasted. Grace plans to work and study business at ISU. Sarah Castro. Thank you to my mom, dad, and my sisters Natalia and Christina for helping me throughout good and bad, thick and thin. Thank you so much. I love you. What? Like it was hard. Sarah plans to study nutrition at BSU. Trinity Chavez. Thank you, Ms. Berman, for always being so supportive and caring. Thank you, Mr. Gordon, for always pushing me to do better. And thank you to my foster mom for taking me in and treating me as her own. From pain, I will rise again. Trinity plans to study social work at NIC. Javani Cohn. Frank Church has shown me that if a second chance is given to you, the opportunity should always be seized. I would like to thank my mom for being my #1 supporter, my sister for being the best friend I could ever need, my father for always reminding me that hard work is rewarded, anyone who has stuck around through all my bad attitude and BS, and my Frank Church teachers for always understanding. Jay plans to study barbering and cosmetology at Paul Mitchell. Isabella Davis. My biggest lesson I learned at Frank was how to be out of my comfort zone and take risks for my personal growth. Staying in a position where you're always comfortable does not create room for you to grow. Teachers who helped me push myself include Mr. Bastian, Jesse, Mr. Sand, Miss Haley, Mr. Walters, Miss Liston, and Miss Fretwell. Your words of wisdom in your classes have taught me discipline, consistency, and to think outside the box. I appreciate you all more than you know. Mackenzie Dawkins. I would like to thank Miss Haley for being there for me every step of the way through school problems and life problems. She has brightened my days, opened my mind, and touched my heart. Mackenzie plans to study criminal justice at CWI. Lola Jane DeRoche. I want to thank my mom and Tia Jessica for not letting me drop out of high school when I really wanted to. I don't care what people think about me, never did, never will. Life is too short to be worrying about that. Lola Jane will be studying criminal justice at CWI. Ian Draper. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Neo, Miguel, and Charlie for helping me through hard times and helping me to get to this day. Don't bottle up your emotions only for them to smash and make a bigger mess. Ian plans to pursue a career as a blacksmith. Kaya Emery. I will go in this way and find my own way out. Kaya is going to pursue a master's in forensic or developmental psychology. Hayden Erickson. I would like to thank all my supporters, friends, family, and teachers who helped me get to this point. Frank Church was my favorite school of all because the staff who brought attention to our problems. Everything I'm not made me everything I am. Hayden will be joining the military. Second row, please rise and prepare to receive your diploma. Charles Fisk. Thank you to Mr. Botkin, Mr. Sand, and Mr. Keck. Live and let live. Cora Fitzgerald. Thank you, Mrs. Elias and Mr. Bastian. Cora will be studying cosmetology at Oliver Finley. Isabel Furness. Izzy plans to join the military and go to BSU. Juan Garcia. I would like to thank my parents and siblings for supporting me in times of struggle. Thank you also to the teachers at Frank Church. They are truly amazing and care for students. I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. Juan would like to study computer engineering. Avery Garza. I'm thankful for my mom, my grandma, and my sister for showing me that I can achieve anything I put my mind to. Avery will be studying horticulture in Hawaii. Charlie Gilbertson. I was the misfit at all the schools I went to, and I learned to hate myself. However, when I came to Frank Church, they taught me that what makes me different shouldn't be looked down upon. No one is better or worse than anyone else. In the end, we're all just made of molecules. The path that leads to truth is littered with the bodies of the ignorant. Charlie plans to study history at CWI. Haley Griswold. I have so many people to thank. I would like to thank my mom and Nana for always knowing I could do this and for being my favorite people. Thank you so much to my whole family for being supportive through everything. And thank you to both my former and current social workers, as well as every single teacher I've had at Frank Church. Haters will broadcast your failures, but whisper your success. Haley plans to attend Oliver Finley. Tommy Groves. Sarah Gustafson. Thank you to my friends, family, and teachers for supporting me in my journey. The relationships I made at Frank Church have made me who I am. Be still and know that I am God. Sarah will be studying cosmetology at Oliver Finley. Takia Harris. Frank Church High School has healed my heart and made me a better person. Thank you to my father and my 5th grade teacher. A strong voice makes way for a strong hero. TK wants to travel after graduation. Caden Harrell. I love the teachers here, especially Miss Berman, because she pushed me to be the best me I could possibly be. I feel like my life is a series of unrelated, wacky adventures. Caden plans to study music education at Portland Community College. Bailey Herrera. I want to show my gratitude to my mother for guiding me to be my best self, my best friend Caleb for being my greatest supporter, and the staff at Frank Church for assisting me to this day. I never thought I'd make it, and I'm so deeply grateful for all of you. We are all cut from the same cloth, and we all share the same tendencies. Bailey plans to study psychology. Morgan Hopkins. I would like to thank my parents and my brothers for always being there. I would also like to thank all the teachers who have helped me along the way. Veni, Vedi, Vici. Riley Huff. I am grateful. Wyatt Jaggers. Angelique Justine. would like to thank my teachers, my family, and my friends for supporting me on my journey. Be the change you want to see in the world. Angelique plans to study nursing. Calvin Knapp. I want to thank my entire family for pushing me this far. Thank you, Coach Coberly, for helping me to get strong both mentally and physically. Thank you to the teachers at Frank who checked on me every day. Mr. Isles, Miss Berman, Miss Packold, Mrs. Bretwell, Mr. Keck, Mr. Sand, Mr. Bastian, Mr. Jeans, and Mr. Walters. Lastly, I want to thank all my friends who graduated last year for showing me how worth it is to finish. Me think, why waste time say lot word when few word do trick? Dominic Lara. I made it here thanks to my family, friends, and the staff members at Frank Church. Michael Lay. The staff at Frank Church is phenomenal. I am so thankful for everything each of you has done for me. The most appreciation goes to my family for supporting me through it all. Without their support, it would have been near impossible for me to graduate. It's a beautiful day. Michael plans to study the Bible. Eris Lee. The teachers at Frank Church have shown me a way of learning that I never have thought that I could thrive in. I would like to thank Mr. Adams, Ms. McDougall, and Mr. Warfel for making my high school years the best they could have been. Eris will be studying welding at CWI. Finn Letson. My favorite part of Frank Church is how nice people are and how social everyone is. This place has made me really good at starting conversations. I'd like to thank my family for helping me through school and encouraging me to do my best. You can't move forward without saying goodbye to the past. Finn will be working and attending CWI. Elias Lopez Hogue. Thank you to my parents, Mr. Warfel, Mr. Isles, Miss Berman, Miss Wall, Miss Liston, Miss Haley, Cadence Bennett, and David Warenka. And thank you to Miss Bothwell. The library has always been an important place for me. Now this is where it gets interesting. Elias plans to study education at CWI.
Tapiwa Manika. Jenny Ann Marcus. I would like to thank my parents for pushing me through school. I wouldn't be walking this stage if it wasn't for them believing in me. Hard times always lead to something great. Jenny Ann plans to work at the airport. Nat Marler. The best part of Frank Church is the people I met while I was here. Thank you to my mom, my girlfriend, and my teachers for always being there for me. Nat will be studying veterinary medicine at U of I. Benito Martinez. Jose Martinez Jimenez. I have to thank everyone who helped me get to this point. My family and my girlfriend Avery. I love you. They showed me what I needed to do, and I did it. Push yourself to be the best. Jose plans to study cosmetology in Hawaii. Dawson McNeese. The bonds I was able to build with my teachers at Frank are incredible and changed my life. Thanks, Dad, for making me keep going. You gotta keep on keeping on. Dawson will be working in McCall. Ari Mickle. Thank you to my mom for supporting me and for helping me wrap everything all together in the end. Everything turned out perfect. Ari is pursuing a career in music. Would the next row please rise and prepare to receive your diplomas? Congrats. Tristan Miller. Kendall Montero. I would like to thank Miss Berman for pushing me to do my best and for never giving up on me. She saved me in many ways and has forever changed my life for the better. I cannot thank her enough. We did it, we did it, we did it. Yay, lo hicimos, we did it. Kendall plans to become a dental assistant. Adon Nunez. Thanks, Mom. Adon plans to attend Barber College. Zachary O'Neill. Thank you to my parents, Miss Haley, Mr. Bastian, and all my friends I made along the way. To achieve greatness, you must achieve failure first. Zach plans to work after graduation. Lily Ogden. Thank you to my grandma Phoebe for maintaining my innocence with her kind soul. My mom for working through every misunderstanding with an open mind. My dad for pushing me to be the best version of me. And my best friend Emma for being my greatest ally. And thank you to Mr. Bastian, Miss Peterson, Mr. Sanchez, Mr. Adams, Ms. Liston, Miss Fretwell, Mrs. Hanson, and Jesse for everything. Lily plans to study diesel mechanics at CWI. Neri Ornelas Montez. Thank you to my teachers for their support, especially Miss Peterson and Miss McGann. They always helped me and cheered me on. Vive feliz porque tú tienes el derecho. Tú decides quién eres y el dónde vas. No sueltes el volante y no mires para atrás. Neri plans to study criminal justice at CWI. Gage Osterhout. Thank you to my grandma, my family, my girlfriend, and my amazing teachers, refusing to conform or comply to the ways of authority. Gage would like to study networking at CWI. Malachi Pedroza. Honestly, I'm just glad I made it. Thank you to all of the Frank Church teachers and staff. Malachi will be attending Boise Barber College. Alexandra Perez Morales. Alexandra plans to study criminal justice at BSU. Rocco Pedersen. Thank you to Miss Soto for giving me a chance to come here. I have loved how flexible the classes at Frank Church are. Rocco will be studying diesel mechanics at CWI. Adrian Phillips. Thank you to all of my teachers and friends. You made today possible. Adrian plans to work after graduation. Natalia Phillips. I would like to thank my mom and dad for being my biggest supporters. Sarah, thank you for being my sister and my forever best friend. I love you. Mama, I did it. We did it. I wouldn't be here without you. To save time, let's just assume I'm never wrong. Natalia will be working and studying criminal justice at BSU. Mio Po. Thank you. Thank you to my mom for being there for me. Miu plans to attend CWI. Wyatt Romero Erlinson. Lauren Salas. Sometimes you gotta close a door to open a window. Lauren plans to go into real estate. Marilyn Salazar. Something I loved about Frank Church is how supportive the teachers have been the whole time. Marilyn plans to study cosmetology at Oliver Finley. Haley Sheets. The best part of Frank Church is the teachers. Thank you to my dad, my family, my friends, and my animals for your support. Zyron Silvers. Frank Church, what's not to love? From the later start time to the friendly teachers and staff to the students, the community center with any resources us students might need, and the hardworking custodians, this place is amazing. I would love to thank my parents for encouraging me not to drop out. I thank all the lovely teachers who encouraged me to keep going and my peers who made this experience enjoyable. I would rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I am not. Davin Simmons. Davin will be moving to Oregon and starting a small business. Wyatt Stolt. Coda Swanson. Thank you to my mom, my dad, my boyfriend, my sister, my stepdad, Mr. Sand, and Mr. Bastian for supporting me throughout my high school career and helping me get where I am. You don't throw a whole life away just because it's banged up a little. Coda plans to work with horses and major in equine studies at TVCC. Omar Tariquez. Thank you to all my teachers. Omar plans to study automotive technology. Alex Van Lith. Thank you to all the teachers and staff at Frank Church. Alex plans to study business and philosophy at U of I. Caleb Watford. Thank you to the teachers at Frank Church and to my guardians because they helped me get through school. David Warenka. The teachers at Frank strive to make us learners, not merely students. Thank you to my mother. She's the only one who has been with me the whole time. Those who treat me with kindness, I will repay that kindness tenfold. David plans to work at St. Luke's. Parker Williams. Parker will be attending BSU. McKinley Williams. The best part of Frank Church is the teachers, especially Miss Berman, Miss Fretwell, and Miss Omerchevich. Thank you. McKinley will be studying culinary arts at CSI. Jada Worthington. Thank you to my brother and his wife. I wouldn't have gotten anywhere close to this achievement without you both. Thank you to my family supporting me and to Krista for being the light and motivation for me. The whole world is wild at heart and weird on top. Jada will be studying secondary education at CWI.
Graduates, at this time I would ask you to rise. At this time, you may turn your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations. You have now graduated. Graduates, at this time, we are so proud of you. Please exit through the aisles, and family members may follow. Please let the graduates get out first. Thank you all for attending tonight's ceremony. We are so proud of this class of 2023.